My mission is to inspire you to be the best you that you can be. Failure does not exist in a positive mind. Stay optimistic. Greetings and peace be unto you. This is the Inspiration Show, episode 38, entitled Part-Time, Full-Time, or Work-at-Home Employment. It's a tough one right here. Sometimes when you have a job, when you don't have a job, for that matter, it's kind of rough to decide if you want full-time employment or part-time employment. You might not have ever thought about working at home. Well, I've been in that situation, so I can tell you that though all three are vital, you may want to pick what works for you. For instance, if you are married, 2-3 kids, and let's say a spouse isn't working, and one spouse is making, say, $60,000 a year, just per se, but you're not making anything. You're basically just there in the house, assisting and helping with things, as you should as a parent, but you're not bringing any income in. But you have basically 4 mouths to feed. So with a part-time job making $13 to $15 an hour, would that suit you? Would that actually help you? Or just basically just pretty much just waste your time? I'm going to answer that in a minute. Now, say it's a full-time job paying not by the hour, annually, making another additional $60,000 a year. So now you got 2 incomes coming in, $60,000 a year each. And same thing, family of 4. Both parents working, and 2 kids. Of course, it's going to be more beneficial to you, because now together you make $120,000 a year. So my thing is, why do these companies think that part-time work is designed to sustain a household? But even better, why do we feel that a part-time job is there to sustain our livelihood? Because it's not. Basically, it's not intended for you to live off of a quote-unquote part-time job. Now, if you worked a regular career, 20 years, 25 years, you got your pension coming in, and now you decide you want some extra income coming in, so you decide to take up a part-time job or a work-at-home job, then yeah, that will supplement your income. And that's kind of really what part-time jobs are designed to do: supplement income, not particularly be the main income, because it really isn't. I mean, how much you gonna get from a part-time job? These people today, these companies don't want to pay. They don't want to give you nothing. Yeah, there may be a lot more jobs out there available nowadays, but from what I'm seeing, it's primarily part-time jobs that are available right now, not really so much full-time. And then when you get a part-time job, they're not trying to give you too much money. They're giving you like crackers and peanuts. They're giving you pennies on a dollar. You're getting roughly 13. I've even seen some jobs as low as $12 an hour. You know, like, what are you really gonna do with $12 an hour? Actually, let's figure it out. So $12 an hour, $13 an hour, same difference, right? Yeah, that old school talk, same difference. So my grandma was like, one of her favorite words right there, favorite sayings, same difference. But really, it's not the same difference. So let's do $15 an hour, right? So $15 an hour, 8 hours. Say primarily work 8 hours. Okay, that's $120. That's literally garbage. And I know there's some people out there like, no, you got to be humble. You know, $120 is better than having nothing, right? Anything is better than having nothing. But the thing is, when you got something, can that something equate to something other than nothing? So $120 one day, right? Okay, let's say you work 5 days a week. That's $600. Still next to garbage, if you ask me, right? So then now, do that times 52 weeks. You making $31,200 annually. The cost of living in New York is well above that. For that kind of money right there, a family of 4, you're lucky if you could eat gourmet tuna every night. They ain't doing nothing for you. You're better off trying to find a job that pays more money per hour, or getting the hell out of New York if that's where you live at, or any of these states that got that high like cost of living. New York, California, was another place, Boston, places like that. You don't want to be in those places. You're better off going to Midwest or the South. You know, in some cases, some parts of Texas, you'd probably be better off there. But your money, your main objective is not to have you work for your money, have your money work for you. I know you probably heard that terminology before, but that's what we're getting at. You need that. That has to be paramount. You should not be killing yourself for a penny, because you're not going to win. You're never going to win. You're going to tell me with $31,000, what are you really going to do with that? If you're paying $1,500 in rent, that's already a check right there. Because mind you, you're only getting $1,200 every 2 weeks, and your rent is $1,500. You're already upside down right there off of that. So we're not working just to pay rent, right? Well, now you got to eat, right? You may have a car note, cable. You ain't gonna sit down in a naked house with no cable, right? Your furniture, if you got to buy furniture, if you just moved there, let's just say you ain't got your furniture yet, right? You got to buy that. So now you got pay for your furniture, your cable. Oh, God help you if you got to pay gas and electric and water. Man, you already in a hole. $30,000, you forget about it. That's not doing nothing. This is live with your mother money right here. Live with your mother in the basement and give her some of that change. That's what this kind of money is. The next time you go for a job interview and they offer you this, slap them. No, don't do that. I'm just saying. But honestly, this money right here do nothing for you. Nothing. The only way this money could do anything for you is if maybe you have, say you live in a house, and say your mortgage now is maybe like $600 or whatever, which ain't gonna be in New York, so forget about that. But let's talk from a better standard, right? But before I do that, let's say you're going a part-time route, right? Let's say you're making this little $30,000, $31,000 a year off part-time work, and you decide that's not enough, of course. So do you go get another full-time? Do you get a full-time gig, another part-time gig, or maybe a stay-at-home gig? Okay, stay-at-home jobs range anywhere from like $8 to maybe $13, something like that. So, like I said, you want to ideally maybe make about $60,000 a year, right? So, now your stay-at-home job, you can't get them 8 hours because, you're working the other jobs. So let's say you got $8 an hour for your stay-at-home job, which you work 5 hours every day. So now that's an additional $40. And you say you do it 5 days a week. So that's an additional $200, right? So now you're making $800 a week, which would be $1,600 every 2 weeks, which would equate to $41,000 now. Okay, a little better. Now you're in a decent ballpark, but you still ain't eating shrimp and lobster. Now you upgrade to maybe tuna with a little bit of mayonnaise. You maybe got about that far now. 41,000, right? Some people probably like, nah, I can live off 41,000. Yeah, by yourself you can even live off that 31,000 probably. But you can live more comfortable off of the 41,000 for sure by yourself. You know, man, God help, you got a cat or a dog, that thing about to be hungry. Homeboy about to be real hungry. He gonna start taking little chunks out of your behind that night. That's gonna probably happen to you. So, let's see. We see those two things don't work, and that's with two jobs. That's with a stay-at-home job and a part-time job, but you still ain't even meeting a good standard. So the part-time thing might not be for you. So now, let's say full-time, right? Let's say full-time you're getting $30 an hour, equating now to $240 per day. So then now times that by 5, so now you're making $1,200. You are now making in 1 week what you used to make in 2 weeks. So now, there you go, got it. $30 an hour, equating to 52 weeks, equating to $62,000 a year. $62,400 a year, to be exact. That's where you want to be at. That's where you want to be at. Is it easy? No, hell no, it ain't easy. Actually, it's a tab hard. Now, how do you get to that though? Well, it's a little work. You gotta have your skills, your skill set, and your education hitting from all cylinders. So you gotta go out here, have you at least a bachelor's degree. If you even want to get in the ballpark of talking them numbers, gotta have a bachelor's degree. Now, if you don't have a bachelor's degree, then your skill set gotta be up to match that then. So, in other words, you're gonna have to have maybe some military background, some law enforcement background, and maybe a little bit customer service, something like that. Or maybe you've done some other job that's got some time on it. See, the thing is, you don't want to take a job you're not gonna stay at. It's kind of like wasting time. Because remember, when you set your resume up, you want your resume to display that you stayed somewhere a certain amount of time, you know, to build up your skills, and that you a person that stays at jobs and not that you just hop from job to job to job. Employees hate that. Trust and believe. So, should you omit certain things from your resume? You can. I do. When I go for interviews, when I do go for interviews or whatever like that, I don't put down every last job I've done. I've been working since I was 13 years old. I don't think they got that much coffee and sit there and read all the places I've worked. I think they get real tired real quick. So I'm not gonna put all that on my resume, of course. You wanna put the least amount number of jobs on your resume as possible, as well as you don't want your resume to be too long. If you keep everything on one page, it's paramount. That's what you really want to go for. So, 3 jobs, 3 of your best jobs, they stay at the longest. You know, if you got any gaps in between, try not to have any gaps. But if you do, then make sure that the gaps are verified and they know what you can explain them. That you can explain the gaps that you have. Get that bachelor's degree. Get as much as you can get done as far as that, and get your skills set up. If you gotta go to a school to get your skills up, do that. Trade school, whatever the case, something to make yourself more valuable. Because your mission is to get that big paycheck, not the little one. You need to be able to survive. Not survive. You need to be able to live comfortable, not just survive. With that, I hope that's enough information for y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Even if you don't subscribe, just like and comment.